Sunzi.
Well, you know what? Let's look at the deck list, and then we'll do them.
Okay, so because we already made yours, the one that you wanted to make,
Yeah.
the other guy. But all right, so this is us looking over the commander decks. Hello, everybody. We're gonna get into the habit of doing this. So hello, our YouTube channel for whenever this gets uploaded. Uh,
YouTube video. Welcome.
so starting off with this new commander, she is so insanely strong. So also we're just basically talking about what we think about the deck builds and the commanders themselves, and our general opinion on how we feel as them as precons and how they're going to be as solo commanders. So starting with this new one, this is attacking tokens you control have double strike. Whenever one or more tokens you control attack a player, exile the top card of your library. During any of your turns you attack with a token, you may play that card. So the way that this is worded is you get one per player that you attack. And it's like a set thing regardless of if this commander gets removed. As long as you've attacked with a token that turn, you can play them.
Hmm.
And also the attacking tokens get double strike is spicy because Boros is really good at making tokens. So yes. And as far as like a solo commander goes, it's going to be really strong. I think we actually put it in like S tier, right?
Yeah, I think we realized like there's a lot of potential in this, and it's really easy to make consistent tokens now. And we've had a lot of token support,
Oh
and
yeah.
it's also getting value for it. So like, yeah, we put it up there. I don't know if it was S. I think it was closer to like an A
There's our
tier.
favorite way to make them right there, but let's not skip
Yep.
ahead. Dragon Master Outcast seems
We
good.
know it. We love it.
Yeah, makes tokens. Makes 1/1s every turn. This one's actually really good. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control your commander, create a 1/1 colorless stop their artifact creature token with flying. That token gains haste until end of turn. So literally every single turn, you make a 1/1 Thopter with haste. Seems really good. Legion War Boss. This and the other Goblin guy, you should probably play both of them because they both make tokens every turn. What's up, man? Or woman or non-binary. Uh
What's good?
Yeah, how you doing? We're going over the commander decks right now. So yeah, Loyal Apprentice is great. Legion War Boss is great. Mentor the Meek because you're gonna make a lot of tokens, so this is a really good way to draw. Paying 4 to make a 1/1 seems good to me. And then also creature tokens you control get +1/+1 as long as it's your turn, so it's like a mini anthem. Seems good to me. Oh, the landfall make a 1/1 seems really good. Uh, so we got Gold Knight Commander. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. That's pretty good. I didn't even know that card existed.
Yeah.
That seems really good in tokens.
But yeah, but it's the thing. It's like it's a decaying effect, so it goes away at the end of the turn. So
Yeah.
like counter, like if we look at something like
Pathos Crusade, which is just like 100 times better. Yeah.
it's poopy stinky.
So now we got General. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1. Solemn for ramp. Oh, this is
That is-
like a payoff to win, giving everything melee, so everything gets +3/+3 as long as there's 3 opponents left. I'm not a huge fan of this one, but it
Yeah,
gives your creatures
short and mean.
+3. Yeah, it gives +3/+0 if you have Metalcraft. This one is nuts. This
Yeah.
is the alt commander. So this one is whenever it so it's a 5-drop flying lifelink haste. Whenever it attacks, you get an experience counter. Then create a 2/2 red rebel creature token attacking that's tapped and attacking for each experience counter you have. And then you can pay for tapped and untap rebel you control, return it from your graveyard onto the battlefield, tapped.
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
It's another version of Assemble Legion on a creature that
Yep.
can bring itself back.
Doesn't say that you can do it as a sorcery either. So another token maker, siege gang commander. There's probably better ones. I mean, me and Derek are more of a fan of the ones that like either can pay mana or just do it every turn. Like that new enchantment that is like the Bitter Blossom for the mites.
Yeah.
Harmonious Archon. So this is cool actually, right? Non-Archon creatures you control have base power and toughness 3/3. So that means all the tokens become 3/3s. And when it enters, it makes 2 1/1 white human creature tokens.
It's cool, Tom. We're gonna run that enchantment that makes token creatures 4/4 angels anyway.
Oh, busted. Silverwing Squadron. Power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control, and then whenever it attacks, create a number of 2/2 white soldier creature tokens with vigilance equal to the number of opponents you have. That's really good. Flying and vigilance.
Mhm.
It's like the 3-drop that does that, but it's not as good because it's only when it attacks.
Mhm.
You know a creature I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Mirror
Uh,
Battlesphere. That's cute.
love it. Go Path
Elspeth.
to Exile
Elspeth's
reprint.
cool. Yeah, Path to Exile. Boros Charm seems good. Oh, Finale. Just make a bunch of 2/2s, and then they become 4/4s. If you put
If it's 10 or more.
yeah,
Yep.
it seems good. Martial Q. Board wipe. Make 1/1s. Removal. Oh, this is
And this card's so cool.
yeah. So it's Strive. The spell costs one more to cast for each target beyond the first. Choose any number of target creatures. Create an XX1 white human soldier creature token where X is the number of creatures those opponents control. Really good. Collective effort. It's a it either destroys a creature with power 4 or greater, destroys an enchantment, or puts a 1/1 counter on each creature target player controls. So it's another anthem. Each opponent draws a card, then you draw a card for each opponent who drew a card this way. Interesting. Uh, cut a
The
deal. Ooh,
flawless
flawless maneuver reprint.
reprint. Yeah.
That was out of nowhere. Generous gift. Hordeling outburst. Midnight haunting. White Sun Zenith, all really good. Token makers. Battle Screech, token makers. Chain reaction. Board wipe. Clever concealment. The new Teferi's protection for just non-land permanents and not keeping your
Mm.
life alive. Hate Mirage. Oh, token maker. Hate Mirage is a token maker. Heroic token maker. Token maker. Board wipe for all non-tokens, which is good. Makes tokens. And then look, we got Soul Ring, Soul Guide Lantern, Arcane Signet Boar, Signet Felwar, Glimmer Lens, which is one of the new living weapons that draws a card. Idol of Oblivion seems good with tokens. Mask of Memory, whatever. Storyteller, this thing I'm not a huge fan of. Uh, Commander Sphere seems fine. I don't care for the Loxodon. Maul the Skyclaves, meh.
They have some equipment things that make
So
the
this,
Mirrodin.
yeah, this is the thing that gives extra combats. Assemble the Legion, Broken, Felidar
Felidar
Retreat,
retreat is really cool.
Court of Grace is good. Roar Resistance. Creature
That one's
tokens you
really
control
cool.
have haste. Whenever one or more creatures you control attacks, you may pay 2. If you do, they get +2/+0. Uh,
And the tangible virtue is
yep.
really nice too.
And then the lands, we got Garrison, Buried Ruin, both castles. I mean, the white one seems good. I mean, they both seem good actually. Forgotten Cave, Exotic Orchard, Snarls, Karakeep, that's a good one. Landscape, Path of Ancestry, Step. Ooh, Stronghold, that's good. Yep, and then Windburst Kites. And then
Windbrisk is really good because it's probably really easy to attack.
oh, easily. Now we've already built this commander for Derek. Uh, but let's talk about it as a commander deck. So you want to read this one?
Yeah, so it's a little hard to read on my side just because it's a little bit small, but
Hold on,
so
hold
okay. There we go. So Ixel, sign of Atraxa. So she's flying vigilance, toxic 2, with corrupted at the beginning of your end step for each opponent who has 3 or more poison counters. Exile top card of that player's library face down. You may look at it and play those cards for as long as they remain exiled. And you may spend mana there was any color to cast those spells. So give poison, place spells from your opponents.
on.
And it just it has a lot of the Blight Mob as a cool reprint. A lot of these are like the Canker Bloom gets a lot of play in standard right now. Ichor Claw Mirror Convert. Proliferating. Yeah, there's some proliferating in here too.
Mirror Convert. That's the pay life and has toxic 1. Plague Mirror, nice. Plague Stinger, Scoozy Boy, Evolution Sage, nice. Oh, we got the Viridian Corruptor, Brutalizer, Windborn Muse.
Yeah, Windborn came in it.
After this thing's cool.
Fire Master is really cool.
Whenever one or more creatures you control deals combat damage to one or more players, proliferate. At the beginning of your end step, if an opponent has 3 or more poison counters, draw a card, then you may put a land card from among them. This card's fucking cracked, dude. It is cracked. This is gonna be so good in that deck. This is Also going to be a staple. Whenever a commander you control enters the battlefield or attacks, proliferate. And here's your commander that we made.
The Doom Hive.
Uh, the
Retriever is
glisten.
really cool.
Mm-hmm. And then Phyrexian Swarmlord reprint. Now talk about a reprint.
Yeah.
This is like a $10 card. Great reprint. Swords. Restoration, also a great card, new from the set. Cultivate, Inquiry, Mortify, Truth, Outbreak, Putrefy, Fall, Culling Ritual, Seer, Fumigate, Noxious Assault. What is that?
That's that new thing. That's when you creatures you control, if they're blocked, they get a poison counter.
Mm-hmm. Rebirth, we know all these cards. Wormquake is new. Soul Ring, Signet, Class, Felwar Stone, Treble's Boots. This thing, new staple.
Yeah. Also, having a commander, a Chromatic Lantern reprint is also real nice.
Mm-hmm. Keeping that price down, dude.
Yeah, please, let's never have it be $15 card again or more.
Yeah, all the way down to $3. Phyrexian Atlas, Exoskeleton reprint's nice. What's the most expensive card in the deck right now?
That one.
Damn.
Because it doesn't affect you, so it's a one-sided board wipe, and it gives everybody poison.
And I wonder what the most expensive card in this one is.
It's the new, that enchantment thing, Clever Concealment. It's a Teferi's Protection.
Yeah.
It's Convoke. It could be 0 mana.
And also, Flawless Maneuver is still $14. Holy shit. Alright, so, Ghostly Prison, Norn's Decree. Oh, this is cool. Whenever one or more creatures deals an opponent controlled deal combat damage to you, that opponent gets a poison counter. Whenever a player attacks, if one or more players being attacked are poisoned, the attacking player draws a card. And then Moldavine Reclamation, that's always nice. Got Bog, Vista, Command Tower, Orchard, Forest.
I really like Moldavine Reclamation in my version because I built it a little bit to deal with like all the 1/1s that we make, and so if they all die, you just get to draw a whole bunch of cards off of them.
Agreed. Fortified Village, Karn's Bastion to proliferate, Landscape and Verge to ramp, Snarl for just good lands, Path of Ancestry for good mana, and then all land sources. Okay. I mean, so I personally consider the red-white one a little bit better out of the box.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think any commander with like an effect that makes it so that your attacking deals more, because attacking is like big in precons, plus like a pseudo card advantage, really strong. And it's got a lot of the more important token generating cards in the deck. Just it's missing like a Cathar's Crusade is like one of the big ones. But yeah. I don't know what I would put them at, but so this one is $77. This one is $80.
So I know it's because this one generally has more $2, $4, $3 cards, while like a lot of the other cards weren't worth as much. In the other set, like they have their 2 like money cards, and everything else is kind of piss money. There's a lot of random infect cards and some poison cards and stuff from the new set that is a little bit higher. So there's generally overall more value in the poison deck, but there's less single value cards. I like all of them.
Yeah, and everybody keep your eye on the cards that say proliferate from the commander decks. Also, Clever Concealment and the extra combat. How is this only fucking $1? Derek, buy 50 of these. They're not going to be $1. I'll bet my ass. There's no way that that's going to be $1. But they both seem